Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be taking a look at the latest 1440p gaming monitor from Philips. This is the Avinia 34M2C8600. Details in the description below, including purchasing links. The monitor looks quite impressive with a curved ultra-wide design with 21:9 aspect ratio and a bezel-less design. It supports HDMI 2.0 and being an OLED screen, it has a lightning fast 0.03 millisecond response time. 175Hz refresh rate, supports AMD FreeSync Premium Pro together with HDR. Now this monitor also comes with Philips Ambiglow technology, casting a halo of light from the monitor, giving you that immersive experience. It comes with digital theatre system sound delivered via two 5-watt speakers, so I'll be testing this out doing some gaming with it connected to my gaming PC. I'll also be seeing how good it is as a productivity monitor together with watching some streaming services, and I'll even connect it to my PlayStation console and see how it performs. So let's begin by opening it up and briefly seeing what you get inside the package. But before I begin, let me know what you're currently using to game on, and if you're new to the channel, hope you can support me by subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notified of my next release. In the packaging you get a quick installation guide with some useful information booklets, a USB-A to USB cable, a USB-C to C cable and a USB-C to A cable, a HDMI cable, a European power plug and a British power plug. We also get a calibration factory report which confirms the colour accuracy of the monitor. We get the feet for the monitor which come with a quick installation screw, the monitor stand. We also get a VESA bracket in case you want to attach it to a monitor arm, and of course finally the monitor. Attaching the stand is pretty straightforward. Just attach the monitor stand to the monitor while it's in the box, and then attach the feet to the stand and tighten the screw at the bottom firmly. And from here you can lift it out the box. I think you can agree the design of the monitor is absolutely spot on. You get a thicker bezel at the bottom with the branding and the monitor light and the Philips logo on the other side. Now on the back you've got the Philips Ambiglow LED lights. Now these continue all the way around on the back of the screen, and there is a strip in the centre of the back. They're also on the bottom edge of the screen. These all combine to give you a 360 degrees immersive experience, which Philips call Ambiglow. On the back there's a single button which powers on the monitor and is used to navigate through all the various menus. The monitor stand is white with some speckled grey bits on it. I happen to like it as it blends in with my white desktop. It also matches the rest of the design aesthetics of the monitor. The stand has a height adjustment of up to 15 cm. The monitor can be swiveled left to right at 20-degree angles, and it can be tilted 20 degrees up and 5 degrees down. Now being a curved monitor, it does take up quite a bit of your desk space, so you might want to invest in a monitor arm which will free up the space taken by the stand, and you can do this by attaching the included VESA bracket to the stand. Around the back it's all white, and this helps with the light reflection of the LEDs. On the bottom you've got your connection ports. You'll find two HDMI 2.0 inputs and one DisplayPort 1.4, one upstream and four downstream USB 3.2 ports enhance a KVM feature where you can bind USB and video ports together. This lets you control multiple sources with a single keyboard and mouse. It's all programmable in the OSD. And finally you get a 3.5mm jack for connecting your headphones. So this monitor is primarily aimed at PC gamers. And to get the maximum refresh rate of 175Hz, you'll need to connect it via DisplayPort to your PC. Now if you do opt for a HDMI cable, the maximum refresh rate is 100Hz. And of course these rates all depend on the graphics card you're rocking in your PC. I've connected the monitor to my custom built gaming PC with an RTX 4070 graphics card, and if you want to watch the video of me making this PC, I'll put a link on the screen now. Most games now do support the ultra-wide aspect ratio of 21:9, and with this monitor you're getting 3440 by 1440 resolution, but definitely check each individual game you're interested in. So with this game Doom, I just made sure I was up to date with all the drivers, and I set the overall quality to high and the resolution scale to 100%, and everything else was on high as you can see, and the game automatically adjusted to ultra-wide. And in game the performance is absolutely brilliant with a less than 1 millisecond response time, and the gameplay is ultra smooth with it supporting the FreeSync AMD Premium Pro. At 175Hz refresh rate with my setup, I'm getting well over 100 frames per second. And with that wider field of vision, you can see more around you, giving you that immersive feel when you're gaming. Now Doom is quite a colourful game, and the monitor does a great job with the vibrant colours and supports a colour gamut of 97% Adobe RGB and 98% of P3, with over a billion colours and a contrast ratio of 1,000,000 to 1. Now onto Starfield, and again the experience is very good on the wider aspect ratio. It feels and looks a lot better than the standard 16:9 aspect ratio. It features a curvature of 1800R and it has a gloss anti-glare coating, so you get all those rich and vibrant colours coming through, and at the same time you get less of those annoying reflections. The display is HDR True Black 400 certified, so it supports a peak brightness of over 400 nits, which means you're going to get accurate shadow details with deeper blacks, even in sunny conditions and bright rooms. Viewing angles are 178 degrees, and picture clarity is good from all sides. The two dual 5-watt speakers on the back take advantage of DTS sound, an audio processing solution designed to optimize the playback of music, movies, streaming and games on the PC. You've got 5 sound mode presets for different audio modes, and honestly I'm really impressed with the quality of the sound you get. The DTS gives the audio some much needed bass while eliminating the clipping and distortion often heard at higher volumes. The sound does go quite loud, and for most users it could replace your desktop speakers or even your gaming headset, and overall do a pretty good job in giving an immersive gaming experience. Just have a listen to this as I'm fighting for survival in Doom. You also have a headphone jack allowing you to plug in a headset or even some external speakers. Now the monitor is aimed at PC gamers, as currently ultrawide displays are not supported on consoles, but you can connect it to a console like I've done here with my PlayStation. But in the settings you can see that it doesn't natively support 1440p, and delving further into the settings you can see that it's reporting a 4K resolution at 60Hz, which is obviously incorrect. Now testing this out on Team Sonic Racing, you can see that the screen just stretches a 16:9 aspect ratio to fit the ultra-wide display. And for some people it might feel a bit weird gaming like this, but I'm perfectly okay with it. If you want it in the normal format with the PlayStation, you could just go into System Settings and Smart Size and select Screen Size as 27-inch. This will unstretch the display and give it in a native resolution. But of course you're going to get those black bars on the side. The monitor also has a picture-in-picture mode where it can display 2 different inputs on the screen at the same time. There's 2 different modes. The first is the side-by-side view where each input resolution is reduced to accommodate the screen, and the last one is where you have a secondary display which appears as a small window. Now you do get the option to change the size of this window. You just pop into System, Picture by Picture, and you get 3 options: small, middle and large. I personally think this is a great feature, but let me know in the comments what you think of it and how you would use it. Now the monitor has a number of picture modes, and you can quickly access these by toggling left on the back joystick button. There's console mode, standard, FPS, racing, RTS, movie, low blue light mode, easy read, economy and gaming 1. You can fine tune the settings for these modes. You can tweak the brightness, contrast, gamma, sharpness, sRGB, and you can change the color temperature. There's also a game mode where you can turn adaptive sync on or off. You also get this crosshair setting, which turning it on will put a crosshair on the center of your screen to help with first-person shooter games. Then we've got the dynamic dark boost, which has got 3 levels, and these different levels bring out the dark areas a lot better than just having it off, and this can help in games where they can help bring out those baddies in the shadows. Then there's the sharpshooter setting, which is essentially 100%, 150 and 200 zoom on the center of your screen. So if you are in that type of game, this will give you a digital zoom to that effect. Now of course OLEDs can be very good with blacks, but in some games that can be a disadvantage because you can't see the enemies hiding in the shadows. And for that reason we've got the smart frame setting, and this essentially can add a gamma layer over if you want to use it for a game where everything's just dark but you still need to be competitive. Now onto one of my favourite settings, it's the Ambiglow light setting mode. So the Ambiglow technology allows you to set it to follow the video, so whatever's on the screen it'll match that with the RGB lighting from the rear of the panel. It can also follow the audio if you want it to, or it can colour shift with the standard profiles. There's also a colour wave effect, colour breathing, starry night and static mode, or if you just want a simple colour. Going over the inputs, we've got HDMI 1 and 2, and these are both HDMI 2.0 and not HDMI 2.1, so they max out at 100Hz. Now to get the full benefit of the 175Hz, you want to be using the DisplayPort or the USB-C. Now for audio, you do get those 5-watt speakers, and these come with 5 audio modes. You've got music, movie watching, shooting and action, RPG and adventure, sporting and racing. And you also get an EQ mode so you can customize your sound. Using the monitor for your productivity needs is great too. The large screen gives a great area to work from, allowing you to easily have multiple documents open side by side. And it's also perfect for video editing. The monitor can be used for entertainment purposes, so you could stream movies from Netflix on your PC, for example, or watch YouTube videos, but of course not everything is recorded in the 21:9 aspect ratio, so you might get some black bars on the side. So overall, I'm thoroughly impressed by Philips Ivinia Ultrawide gaming monitor. It delivers exceptional performance at 1440p and at 175Hz, boasting a less than 1 millisecond response time and outstanding picture quality. It also serves as an excellent productivity monitor thanks to its 21:9 aspect ratio, providing ample workspace. The integrated speakers offer impressive sound quality, and the included picture modes and sound modes, and not forgetting Philips' Ambiglow technology, further enhance the experience you get with this monitor. And at the current price in the market, it's a worthwhile investment. However, the curved design occupies significant desk space, which is easily remedied with a monitor arm. There's plenty of USB ports for connectivity, and along with the KVM support, you can't go wrong. It's an exceptional choice for both gaming and productivity. If you are in the market for a versatile ultrawide 1440p monitor, look no further. Details of purchase are in the description below along with the links.